Hello, my name is Oksana. Today we are going to talk about grammar material. Our topic is passive voice. Now we are making the pause while the students are gathering to today's class. Hello, Ali. How are you?
Hello, hello teacher. I'm fine. How about yourself? Hi, can you hear me?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
How are you?
Pretty good. Thanks for asking.
Where are you from?
I'm from Iraq.
Is this your first class at this site?
No, it's my third time.
It's your first time, right?
No,
Not the first time.
not the first time. It's my third.
Third, okay. Today we
Yeah.
are going to talk about grammar material. We are going to talk about passive voice.
Uh-huh.
Do you like learning grammar?
Well, no.
So we are going to have a theoretical class today.
Uh-huh.
So passive voice. Are you familiar with this topic?
Yeah, but I forget all about passive voice. I know how to form a passive voice sentence, but it was I just my last time when I studied grammar was like 2 years ago, so it's a long time for me.
I understand.
Yeah.
Hello, Michael. How are you?
Yeah, from
How was your day? Have you been busy?
what about you?
Well, it was fine. Went for a walk. The weather is very windy today, and we've had a nice time with my daughter together, and I've enjoyed it greatly. And today we are going to have a new class. It is devoted to passive voice. So, what do you know about passive voice, Michael?
Uh, uh, when we change the subject, or how to
Yes,
say, maybe we tell,
change the subject and the object of the sentence. You're right.
yeah,
Um.
Ellie, do you often use passive voice in your speech?
Yeah. Actually, I use passive voice when I try to hide the doer of the action or to the subject. I mean, I don't want to tell the subject of the name of the guy who, for example, who broke the window. I would use the passive voice.
And what could be the passive voice of the sentence?
For example, when I say Ali broke the window, and I can say that the window um, was broken. And if I want to tell the subject, I could say by Ali,
Yes, exactly, you're
right?
right.
Yeah,
What tense form is it?
it's past.
And what kind of past tense form?
It's simple past.
Exactly, you're right. So you've got a good knowledge of grammar, judging from this
Yeah,
example. What about the other tense forms? Are you familiar with them?
yeah, present tense.
Present, past, and
We could,
future, right?
yeah, we can use like is and are and past participle.
Yes, you're right. So here is the handout. In the chat box, I've given you a link. Could you
Uh-huh.
please click on it and open the site?
Yeah,
See it?
I'm on it. Yeah.
Okay. So here we've got active, passive verb forms. Let's read the theory and let's remember about it, refresh it in our memory, and do the exercises later. Good.
Yeah.
Well, Ali, start please. Active, passive
From the
verb
beginning.
forms. Yes, sentences can be.
Okay. Sentences can be active or passive. Therefore, tenses also have active forms and passive forms. You must learn to
Recognize. Yes, I don't hear you.
Sounds like disconnected.
Disconnection, yes, I understand. So maybe, Michael, you'd help me with a reading of this theory. So active form.
Okay. In active sentence, the thing doing the action is the subject of the sentence, and the thing receiving the action is the option. Most sentences are sentences active.
Yes. Good, thank you, well done. So Mary, hello, how are you? How was your day? Hello, Mary? Do you
Hello.
hear me?
Yes,
How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Fine, I'm okay. Today we are going to talk about passive voice. Do you like learning this topic? Are you familiar with this topic?
Yes.
A little.
No.
Yeah. So here is the link. Click on the link and open the site.
Mhm. Yes, I open.
Good. So active passive verb forms. Sentences can be active or passive. Therefore, tenses also have active forms and passive forms. You must learn to recognize the difference to successfully speak English. Active form. So we already read it. So in active sentences, the thing doing the action is the subject of the sentence, and the thing receiving the action is the object. Most sentences are active. Thing doing action plus verb plus thing receiving action. For example, Mary, you are welcome to read.
Example: the professor teaches. The professor teaches the students.
Right. There is the subject
Professor,
and the object.
students.
Students. Yes. When we exchange the subject and the object, we get the form in passive voice, right? John washes the dishes. This is another sentence. So in the first example, how to change the into passive?
The students are teached.
Taught. Teach, taught, taught.
Taught
Yes, by the professor.
by.
And the second sentence, the dishes.
The dishes are washed.
Washed by
Washed
John.
by John.
Right. Yes, good of you, well done. So in passive voice, it is really very important to remember the third column of the irregular verbs and not to mix regular and irregular verbs. To know by heart this table that contains the forms. Do you remember it?
And I all time have a problem with
Do, did, done,
wrong.
write, wrote, written, read, read, and so on and so forth. Do you remember?
I remember, but I all time maybe forgot some.
Mix them up. Mix them, right? So passive form. Let's read it. Michael, you're welcome. In passive sentences.
Okay. In passive sentences, the thing receiving the action is the subject of the sentence, and the thing doing the action is optionally included near the end of the sentence. You can use the passive form if you think that the thing receiving the action is more important or should be emphasized. You can also use the passive form if you don't know who is doing the action, or if you don't want to mention who is doing the action.
Yes, thank you. So the doer of the action is indicated by, right? And do we often use it, Mary? Should we often use it?
By?
Yes,
No, it can be not using.
we can omit it, right? So
Yes.
active and passive overview. In active, simple present we've got. So Michael, the sentence is once. Michael, you're welcome to read. Once a week.
Students are taught. What is the word? Taught.
Yes. So simple present, the table. Do you see?
No.
Once a week, Tom cleans the house. This is active. And in passive, once a week, the house is cleaned by Tom. The first sentence in simple present.
But after this sentence, the students are
Taught
taught.
by the professor.
What is it? So.
Студенты обучаются профессором. The dishes are washed by John.
We have first part active.
Yes. Above we've got the active tense form, and later we've got the passive form. So you already remembered these two examples. We already read them. So, do you understand?
Yes, I just try to read. So, could you write the first form of this word?
Teach.
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 Teach, this is the verb above. Yes, teach, and the past participle is taught. Teach, taught, taught. Wash and washed. Teach is irregular verb. That's why it changes its word, yes. And wash is the regular verb, and it needs the ending ed.
Okay.
So simple present. Let's read it.
Once a week, Tom cleans the house.
Yes. And the passive?
Once a week, the house is cleaned by Tom.
Is the verb clean regular or irregular?
Regular.
Regular. Yes, exactly. You're right. Do you know the translation of these two sentences?
Yes.
Good. So present continuous. Mary, you're welcome.
Right now, Sarah is awaiting the letter. Right now, the letter is being waiting by Sarah. Irregular verb?
Yes, you're right. Good. Past simple. Sam, Michael? Sam repaired the car.
Sam repaired the car. The car was repaired by Sam.
Good. Next one, past continuous.
The salesman. I'm sorry. The salesman was helping the customer when the thief came into the store. The customer was being helped by the salesman when the thief came into the store.
Let's translate two sentences. The salesman was helping the customer.
Продавец помог покупателю, когда... Помогал покупателю, когда thief... Он?
Вор.
Вор. То есть вор вошел в магазин.
And the passive?
Покупателю помог.
Предоставлялась помощь.
Да. Предоставлялась помощь продавцом, когда вор зашел в магазин.
Yes, you're right. Good. Present perfect, Michael. You're welcome.
Many tourists have visited the castle. That castle has been visited by many tourists.
Good. Next sentence. Mary?
Recently, John has been doing?
Yes, has been doing the work.
Has been doing the work. Recently, the work has been done. But present continuous can be?
It can be used in passive voice, but you see in this table, so there can be such a form. But people say that present perfect continuous is not used. Yes. Okay. So past perfect. Michael?
George had repaired many cars before he received his mechanic's license. Many cars had been repaired by George before he received his mechanic's license.
Good. Do you understand the sentence?
Yeah, and if we change to passive, we just add be. Yes, for form of be. Or
Yes. Been. Yes. Been. We should.
Been for perfect.
We should use it in perfect tenses because it is past perfect. Use it.
If I say form of be.
Yes.
Yes. Be was where been. It is past participle of the verb to be. Good. Past perfect continuous. Mary.
It usually in English people try avoid this form and use active form. Yes.
Yes, you're right.
Chef Jones had been repairing the restaurant's fantastic dinners for 2 years before he moved to Paris.
Paris.
The restaurant's fantastic dinners had been being repaired by Chef Jones for 2 years before he moved to Paris.
So it is very difficult construction.
Yes.
Rarely used in the English language. Okay, simple future, Michael.
Someone will finish the work by 5 p.m. The work will be finished by 5 p.m. And we need to use be with which one form? With past form of verb, yes?
Be. Yes, in future. Will be. Будет. Закончено.
Yeah,
The work will be
finished.
Всегда в пассиве всегда это глагол прошедший. Это или participle to, ну, третья форма колонка, либо правильный глагол с ed, то есть всегда.
Вторая форма или
Третья форма.
третья колонка.
То есть глагол be плюс третья форма. Всегда. То есть даже в будущем это третья форма. Ну, или ed. Ну, id.
Okay. Do you understand the sentence, Michael? Good. Next, simple future. Mary?
Sally is going to make a beautiful dinner tonight. A beautiful dinner is going to be made by Sally tonight.
Good. Future continuous, Michael?
At 8 p.m. tonight, John will be washing the dishes. At 8 p.m. tonight, the dishes will be being washed by John.
So this tense form is not also very widely used. So we prefer.
Never used.
You're right. We prefer to use active in this case. Good. So future continuous. Mary?
At 8 o'clock p.m. tonight, John is going to be washing the dishes. At 8 o'clock p.m. tonight, the dishes are going to be being washed by John.
Yes. Well done. Do you understand the sentence?
Yes.
Is it sound a good English?
No.
Does it
I can try. Translate. В 8 часов вечера посуда собирается быть помытой Джоном.
Very difficult, right?
Yes.
Good. Future perfect, Michael.
Future perfect?
Yes. They will have completed.
They will have completed the project before the deadline. The project will have been completed before the deadline.
Good. Future perfect, Mary.
They are going to have completed the project before the deadline.
Yes, and the passive?
The project is going to have been completed before the deadline.
Okay, next, future perfect continuous. Michael?
The famous artist will have been painting the mural for over 6 months by the same time it is finished. The mural will have been
Painted.
no will have been
Painted.
painted by the famous artist for over 6 months by the time it is finished.
Okay. Future perfect continuous, Mary.
The famous artist is going to have been painting the mural for over 6 months by the time it is finished. The mural is going to have been being painted by the famous artist for over 6 months by the time it is finished.
Also very complicated form, right?
Yes.
Very rarely used. So used to. Jerry used to pay the bills. And the passive, the bills used to be paid by Jerry. Michael, do you understand this sentence?
Yeah.
It is easy, right? Would always, Mary, you're welcome.
My mother would always make the
Pies.
pies. The pies would always be made by my mother.
So it is easy, right?
Yes.
Future in the past. Michael, you're welcome.
I knew John would finish the work by 5 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
I knew the work would be finished by 5 p.m.
Okay. And the last, Mary?
I saw Sally was going to make a beautiful dinner tonight. I saw the beautiful dinner was going to be made by Sally tonight.
Good, thank you. Here is the handout with exercises for you. We are going to train a little. So the passive. Recognizing active and passive sentences. Read the following sentences, underline the verb or verbs in each sentence, and then indicate whether the verb is active or passive. And also which verb tense is being used. Do you understand it?
Yes.
Okay. So Mary, let's read the example.
All the food at the party was eaten. It's passive and past simple.
Good. Next. Michael.
I fed the cat last night.
So we are reading the example. The people speak Spanish in Mexico. This is active, right? Then the first sentence. All the food at the party was eaten. Is it passive or active?
It's passive.
Passive voice. What tense form?
I don't. Maybe Mary read this sentence or not this. Not this. Yeah. It's past simple.
Yes, past simple, right. Next sentence, Mary.
I feed the cat last night. Passive sentence. Oh, it's passive voice.
So we have to find out. Passive or?
I have terrible noise.
Yes, I know.
Terrible noise?
Yes. I have double voice, and Oksana. I hear she double twice.
Voice. Now it is okay, right?
Yes.
Good. So I fed the cat last night. Is it active or passive?
It's not passive.
It's not passive. What tense form is it?
It's active.
It's active. And what tense form?
It's past simple.
Past simple.
What is a fed?
Кормил.
What?
Кормить.
Первая форма.
Feed. Fed.
Я кормил кота прошлой ночью.
I write in the chat like this.
Yes, you're right. F-E-E-D. Double E.
Okay. Okay.
Next sentence, Michael.
The mail is delivered every day. Yeah. It's a passive and
Good.
delivered every day. It's for me it's like present simple.
Present simple passive. Mary, do you agree?
Yes.
Good. Thank you. Next one.
The mailman delivers our mail in the morning. It's active, present simple.
Good. Thank you. Number 5, Michael.
Number 5, it's the meeting will be held in the conference room. Held, it's hold or
Held, hold.
and how to translate this?
Собрание будет проведено в
Проведено.
конференц-зале.
Oh. It's active.
Will be held.
Maybe not, but sounds like active. Okay. But meeting will be held. Okay. For me, it's like a passive, but something.
Встреча может что-то сделать
What?
сама. Встреча сама собой что может сделать.
I just want to say how to say it in active.
So they will hold the meeting in the
Why
conference
they?
because it is active.
We don't have object
Mm-hmm.
now. Or subject. Yes.
Do you understand that?
Maybe, but it's a question.
Смотри, машина была потеряна кем-то. Встреча будет проведена.
Ну почему? Мы же говорим they, это же не просто, можно сказать she.
Ну, машина была потеряна кем-то, да? Мы просто не говорим в пассиве. Просто кем-то происходили какие-то действия. Вот, например, если я была приглашена на встречу, а я в пассиве. Понял?
Ну, примерно, понятно.
Ну, то есть я не сама пришла, а меня пригласили. То есть я была приглашена. То есть встреча будет проведена. Если они проведут встречу, то это актив.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, Mary, for helping. Next sentence, Michael.
Okay. John's car is being fixed.
Number 6.
The mechanic has already fixed my car. It's active.
You're right. Number 7, Mary, this is for you.
John's car is being fixed right now. It's passive, present, continuous.
Okay, yes. Michael, next sentence.
They will make a decision at the meeting.
20 people. 8.
8.
Sentences.
20 people were invited to the party. It's active.
Very interesting. What tense form?
Active.
Are you sure that it's active?
20 people were invited to the party.
20 людей были приглашены на вечеринку. Значит, кто-то их пригласил. Они себя сами не пригласили. Right?
Тот, кто их пригласил, сделал активное действие. Но они пассивные, их просто пригласили.
Ага. Okay.
Active or passive?
It's passive, but it's how to say it? It's a past or what?
Past simple. Passive voice.
And if it's it will be present, how to say it in the present, but in the passive.
It is passive.
No.
20 people are invited
To the party.
party.
This is passive simple. Are invited.
Если simple, мы добавляем is, are. Понял? В present. И в past мы добавляем was, were. Ну, being можно поменять. Если continuous, то мы being добавляем ко всем формам. А если это perfect, то мы being добавляем ко всем формам. Окей?
Okay.
Good. Next sentence, Mary.
They will make a decision at the meeting. It's active, future, simple.
Good. Next sentence, number 10.
Yeah, the wind blew down the trees. It's active.
And what tense form?
Blue. How to say blue?
Blow, blue, blown.
Blue.
Дуть.
Maybe it's past simple.
Past simple. Yes,
Yes.
you're right. Good. And next exercise. Change the following sentences to passive voice. Simple present. People speak English in Australia. How to change the sentence into passive voice, Mary?
English is spoken in Australia.
Australia. Hey, you should pronounce as O. Australia.
Australia.
Australia. Australia.
Australia.
Oh, you is not pronounced. Australia.
I remember it here.
Good. So, present continuous. Michael, you're welcome. They are writing the report now.
Okay. And they are writing the report now. They
The report
the report
is being written.
No, Oksana.
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry. Michael, try to do it.
the report I hear it maybe why we need is because it's connected with report, yes.
No, okay. Translate the sentence.
Они пишут отчет сейчас.
Сделай его пассивным на русском.
Отчет пишется ими сейчас.
Окей. Translate.
The report is been written
Written.
by they now.
Them.
Them now.
No. Yes, correct. Thank you. Well done. Simple past. Mary.
That would be the mailman. The mailman was beaten by dog.
By the dog.
By the dog.
Who is the mailman?
Почтальон.
Good. Past continuous. Michael.
He was still fixing the car when I arrived at the garage.
Garage.
Past continuous.
Good.
The car was fixing.
Being fixed.
Okay. It's interesting because if we go to the previous exercise, yes.
We've got the structure. You can use this structure as an example.
No. Can you find exercise A and 8? Sentence about 20 people.
20
people were invited to the party.
Yes.
Yes, but why we use were invited, and in this one, how to say, was being fixed?
Because we've got different tense forms. In exercise, we've got past, and in exercise A on page 2, we've got past continuous. The forms differ. They've got different structure. That's why they are different. Do you understand it?
Okay. The car was been fixing.
Fixed.
Всегда или третья форма, или реальное ЕГЭ.
Okay, fixed, or how to say, third form.
Was being fixed.
Fixed?
Yes. When I arrived at the garage.
Yeah.
Future, Mary.
Someone will give us a tour of the museum. The tour of the museum will be given for us.
Give, gave, given.
Given, yes.
Good one. Next sentence, number 6, Michael.
Which is going to. They are going to
tear down
the old building. What is the tear down?
Развалить.
Tear down. Okay. The old building was going
to be.
What?
No. It is different tense form. Try to think.
Which one? Will future it maybe we need to use will be being.
Are going to be being. This is future.
Are going
to
what?
All being are going to.
Yes. Mary, what do you think?
It's not plural.
Yes, it is plural.
Is plural?
They are going to tear the old building. They are going. Yes. This is future tense form. And this is plural.
Они собираются разрушить старое здание. When we make passes, old building, yes, it's not plural.
Okay.
What we should use?
Just a minute. The old building is going to be torn down. This is the correct variant. The old building is going to be torn down.
But if it is going, it's
Is going to be torn down.
yes, is going to.
Is going to be torn down.
And why it's future?
To be going to. This is one of the future forms.
To be going to?
To be going to do something. Собираться что-то сделать. Они
Future может быть организовано will be и going to. То есть I'm going to do something. Я собираюсь сделать что-то.
Yes.
Не обязательно will be.
I don't hear you because the sound is doubling. It's very difficult. So what did you say?
Yes, it's very irritating.
Irritating. Yes. So number 7, Mary.
Present perfect. They have already given him the bad news. The bad news have been. Oh no, have already been. Yes,
Have already been
been given
to him.
Given to him. Yes.
Or he has already been given the bad news.
Yes, we have two options. In
Good.
the sentence.
Number 8, Michael.
Number 8. Past perfect. They had built the houses before the war started. The houses were
Past perfect.
past perfect. Had been built
Yes, had been built before the war started. You're right. Thank you. Number 9, Mary.
They can finish the project one time. The project can be
Yes.
finished on time.
Good. Number 10, Michael.
Model have to. You have to send the parcel today.
Yes.
What is a parcel?
Посылка.
The parcel
Has to be.
why has?
Должен быть отправлен. In passive voice. Parcel is. That's why we use has. Do you understand?
Has
To be
sent.
sent today.
Sent. Yes.
Yes, you're right. Number 11, Mary.
The floor. You should sweep the floor every day. Sweep. The floor should be swept every day.
Yes.
What is a
Exactly.
floor or floor?
Floor. Okay, next. Michael.
You must wear your seatbelt at all times. What is a seatbelt? Ремень.
Ремень безопасности.
Okay. Your seatbelt had been wear.
Must be worn.
Must. We need to, if we have modal verb, we
Modal
use
verb.
this word, and after that plus be or
Yes.
what? Your seatbelt must be or
Be. Worn.
be worn all times.
At all
times.
times.
But after the modal verb, how we choose the times?
So in passive, we use the same tense form as in active. If in active is simple,
in this
present simple,
example, in this sentence, it's what? In this sentence, which time we use?
must.
We have time.
It is have to. It is modal verb. Tense form.
It's maybe all times it's present.
So it is present. In this case, it is present. Вы должны отправить посылку сегодня.
Подожди, я что-то уже забыл. А мы же 12-е только что читали, нет?
Вы должны носить пояс безопасности всегда.
You must wear your seatbelt at all times. This is also present, the same thing. And modal was must.
Okay.
I understand that you don't understand. It is very difficult to explain to you.
I only one thing can understand. Why I'm drunk is passive.
Once more, Mary, I didn't hear you.
Okay, Michael, you turn off. Never can understand why I am drunk. It's passive because in this case a person do some actions for this, and it's passive voice. And sometimes it's difficult for me to understand this sentence.
I am drunk is not passive voice. I am drunk.
I am drunk.
It is not passive voice.
I don't know. I watch lesson and I hear that it's passive.
Я какой? Пьяный.
Да.
Это не passive voice. It is not passive voice. I'm sorry. So, I'm drunk. It is just the adjective. It's even. I don't remember what part of speech. I remember it in Ukrainian, but I don't remember it in Russian. Well,
maybe I found a lesson in show once.
So if you find the lessons, you can drop me a link and I'll watch it.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Maybe I am wrong. I don't know. I don't say that I am correct always, but I also make mistakes. But well, I'll watch it for sure. Good. So where have we stopped? What sentence? Modal may. They may contact you this week. Last sentence, number 14. Mary, you're welcome.
14.
Yes.
13.
Okay, the last one. You may be.
Okay. They may
contact
with you this week. The contact may be.
You may be.
I'm not understand. They may contact you. This week. You may be contacted
Contacted
by them
by them is not necessary.
this week.
Only. That's all. You may be contacted this week, and by them
Mhm.
it's optional. It shouldn't be used all the time. Okay. So one more exercise. Using the passive voice, complete the following sentences with the correct tense of the verb, provided or suitable modal verb. So my car is at the service station. It repair right now. Mary, what should we use here?
It
Она
passive.
ремонтируется.
Yes. Present simple.
В данный момент.
Present simple. It
It is.
it is repaired right now.
It is being repaired.
Oh, yeah.
Present.
Yes. Continuous.
It is
Okay.
being repaired.
It
Right.
has been repaired.
Good. Next sentence, number 2, Michael.
Dinner. Okay. Dinner was served at 7 hours last night.
Okay, what tense form is it?
Past perfect.
Was served.
Past perfect. Two.
Was
Past simple.
You're right. Mary,
You check.
number 3.
Yes, it's past simple.
Present perfect simple. Has been deposited in past.
Oh, okay.
Present perfect.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Present perfect.
Ты проверил уже депозит в банке?
Okay.
Check — это проверить, правильно?
Проверять, yes.
Oh, okay. You check. I
Yes.
don't understand. It's
Not I am not, but I don't understand.
I don't understand.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
So let's try to translate.
But it's not passive.
Was check.
You check. Okay, I understand. You checked has already been deposited in bank.
Yes, you're right. Well done. Number 4, Michael.
The newspaper is delivered before 6 a.m. every day.
Perfect. Thank you. Well done. Number 5.
Yeah, I'm right. Is delivered.
Is delivered. Yes. Regular
Delivery.
present simple.
Delivery.
Everything is correct. Is delivered.
Okay.
Number 5, Mary.
The book was published in 1950.
Yes, you're right. Number 6, Michael.
Okay. The patient will be examined by a surgeon tomorrow.
Correct.
What is a surgeon?
Хирург.
Mhm.
Number 7, Mary.
The question discussed at our next meeting. Okay. The question is going to discuss it.
Is going to be.
Is going to be discussed at our next meeting.
Good. Number 8, Michael.
20 new workers were hired last month.
Good. Number 9, Mary.
There are not enough hospital in our area. The new hospital is
Needs.
going to be
Needs.
model. Okay, needs to be built
Built.
soon. Built.
Built.
Yes. Built soon.
Next one, number 9. Number 10. Michael?
Number 10, when you're going through customs at the airport, your bags may
Need.
need be
Searched.
searched. Yes.
Searched. Yes.
Mhm.
Number 11, Mary.
Hundreds of people were injured
Injured.
in the train accident last week.
Correct. Thank you, 12. Michael?
Your library books can be returned in 3 weeks.
Can be returned or need to be returned.
Has to.
If plural, have to.
Oh, yes.
Singular, has to.
And
Or must be returned. Right. Different variations are possible in this case. Good. So let's stop with our grammar today and let's make a conclusion. What new ideas did you learn today? Was it interesting for you?
I don't know. We learned it before. So it's interesting, but sometimes it's very hard. And very easy to forget something. Very easy to forget something.
very easy to make a mistake.
Yes.
But we are improving at the same time. So it's a good practice and it is only a plus for you. So Michael, what do you think?
As I say, it's we need to use it more because it's very hard to
Remember.
not remember to use it free, like without these pauses or
Pauses. Yes, I agree with you completely. Are there any questions?
No.
If no questions, wish you to have a nice evening. Good rest. See you tomorrow.
See you.
Okay,
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.